Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Gormiston who rule and teach world, and peace and salutations and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect who have been scattered in the four corners of the earth, who are in these last days and looking forward to be delivered from the hand of their enemies and from these chains of darkness, which is fresh. Yeah, and we are living in the last days of the last days, as the Bible has been prophesied from the beginning. And as we are in these times, now we see the Lord's hands has been upon, it's been heavy upon this planet earth, you know. We see judgment left and right, you know. No Messiah is what? Is punishing the world before our eyes, man, you know. And that shows that the time that we're in are the time of the end, because the Bible says in the end times, perilous times shall come. You know, perilous time means what? Bad time. You know, this judgment that Messiah is bringing on the earth are part of those bad times to you people. You know, but to the men of Messiah, those are joyful times, because we see we are living in the time of the end of our oppression, man. Oppression from who? From you nations which are our enemies, to begin with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know. Also, as Mosiah is judging you nation, and also Mosiah is what is doing, the reviewing, you know, of the lies and the wickedness and the evilness that Esau have done around the world. You know, as we can see, people are watching right now. Everywhere you go, you see people are talking about the events that is happening around right now in the land of Israel, man. You know, people are waking up to know that those people, if they be the people of Mosiah, why there's a ongoing chaos in that land, you know, because to be honest, or to be true, according to what Mosiah say, those people, they don't fit any prophets that is written about the children of the nation of Israel, about the true children of the nation of Israel. You know, those people are just what? They are imposters. They take the identity of the true nation of Israel, but they have nothing to do with the nation of Israel. They are just part of the Esau, Edom seed, man. You know, they come from the line of Esau, Edom. You know, they go back to the Kadarians, man. You know, if you do your research, you find out who are Kadarian. You know, so they are just what? A convert. You know, they are convert. You know, they're not the true people of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, that's why to this day that land is not blessed, man. To this day that land is still, desolate, man, because the true people of Mosiah are not there, according to the prophets. According to the prophets, first and foremost, I believe that the children of Mosiah is going to be where? In everywhere around the world, man. They're going to be scattered around the world, you know, in these last days. And their salvation is not going to come by the way of men, but by the way of the Heavenly Father, through his son, his beloved son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom the word ignorant you called him Jesus Christ. You know, he is the one who is going to come to deliver the nation of Israel wherever they be in the four corners of the earth, where they've been scattered. You know, so I may read this a book of Deuteronomy 28 and 64. This is a part of the prophets that's going to befall the nation of Israel if they disobey the Heavenly Father ways, man, and all break his covenant, you know, because only one people in this planet have made a covenant with the Heavenly Father, and those people are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, which are the true Israelites, you know, not these other nations, you know. So this is one of the curses, you know, which are part of the prophets, you know, that are going to befall the nation of Israel when they, what? Disobey the Heavenly Father. So this is one of the curses one among the curses, one among the things that's going to befall the nation of Israel, you know. As they say, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other powers, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And that's how we see the condition of our people, the condition of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native America. You know, like now, they're in the church, they're in the Islam, you know, worshiping idols, you know, because what they push in Islam is idolism. In Christianity, the same way. They are pushing idolism, worshiping so-called, Jesus Christ, which he was a man. Go back to Roman times. He was known as what? Caesar Borgia, the son of the Pope. That's who, most of the people in Christianity, that's all they do. They worship that man, the white Jesus. That's not our power, man. In Islam, the people, our people, they worship Kaaba stone as well. Those are the gods of this other nation, and the gods of this other nation are what? Are idol, as said the Lord, man. All these gods of this other nation are idol, man, and that says the Lord, man. We don't need to worship, So our people are heavy in idolism right now, without even themselves knowing, Some of them, they are into voodoos and Santa Maria and all these kind of other beliefs, but not their power. But they're not worshiping their true power, And this is one of the madness that all the curses that's going to befall the nation of Israel. But when we go down to 68, it say what? And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And this Egypt, Mosiah speak about America, because once we went out of Egypt, with a great hand of Mosiah, we never went back to that land again. We spent 40 years in wilderness to try to reach to our land, and finally we reached to our land. And when we were in our land, we were okay until our people start what? Behaving different, started what? Going astray from the way of the Heavenly Father. That's when Mosiah started bringing enemies again to punish us, But we were going to the land of our enemies, but at the end of the day, after the period of time, Mosiah he always show us mercy and brought us back to our lands. So we were in and out of our lands, But this time, Mosiah said, "Oh, once you go out, you're not gonna see it anymore. It means that land, once you've been taken out, we're not gonna go back to the lands anymore." And that's what it have before our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native America. If you understand about transatlantic slave trade, it happened to only one people, man, on this planet Earth, man. And those are the so-called Negro, and Native and Native and Latino and Native America, We are the only people being shipped, from one continent to another by the way of ship, man. We never go back to our land, man, to this day, man. Our land right now is occupied by heathens, man, the imposters, man. One side is Khazarians, which are the seed of the Edomites, and the one side is what? The Ishmaelites, which are the modern day Arabs, man. Yes, we understand there are some people among them, our people among them, but majority of the people that are occupying the land are the Arabs and the the Edomites, on the other side, the Kaldarian, you know, the Ashkenaz Jew, JWO, you know, you know. So they are the one who in the land, man. You know, and that land is desolate, as the Bible has been prophesying, man. You know, until we go back to our land, that's when the land is going to be blessed again. So as it goes on, it says, well, unto thee thou shalt see it no more again. So once we've been taken out, to this day we never goes back to the land, man, as to occupy the land, you know. But soon we're gonna go back there by the way of the Heavenly Father, not by the way of men, you know, like those people who are in the land right now, who went there by the help of people of the British Empire, you know, in that time, you know, by the way of Balfour Declaration, man, 1948, when they were granted a statement, you know, or a press, I may say, you know, as a colon for the British, man, if you may understand, you know. So as it goes on, so it is no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondwomen and bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So we were sold once we were brought in this land of our enemies, you know, the modern day Egypt being America. Once we were brought there in the land of America, you know, we never uh, uh, enjoy anything, you know. They put us in the auction blocks, man, and they start selling us, man, you know. They start separating families, you know. So this the mother to the other plantation, the husband to the different plantation, the children, you know. That's what happened to the people of the Most High, the true people of Most High. But those people who are in the land, the 1948 people, you know, the Balfour Declaration people who are in the land right now of Israel, they never go through these curses, man. They never go through these prophets, man. You know, they never been sold like commodities, you know, like we have been. I mean, going through, man. You know, so they are not the people, but as I say, Mosiah right now is exposing these people, and people are watching. People are seeing their evilness, what they are doing in the land, what they are doing to those other Edenic nations, the Arabs, the so-called Palestinians, man. They bombing their children, their women, whatever the people that are around there, man. You know, the innocent people, so-called, man. You know, you know, you know. So yeah, man. So this man is not the people of Mosiah, man. These people are not the people of Mosiah, the people who are in the land, man. The people of Mosiah are still in the hand of their enemies, you know. You know, we are still in captivity. We are still going through the punishment of the Heavenly Father, man, because of our disobedience toward our power, you know. And the Lord said, "What? He's gonna search us, you know, you know. He's gonna search us, uh, His people, man, you know, wherever He have scattered us, man." As He say in the book of Ezekiel, you know. I mean, read it first. Let me start with this 39. 36. And then at 19. Say what? No. So this prophet speak about the nation of Israel, which is say, and I scattered them among the heathens. Who are the heathens? These other nations. To begin with, the Edomite, the so-called one man, and the rest of this other nation, the Arabs, you know, the Moabite, the so-called Chinese people, you know, the Japanese, you know, whatever you may whoever you may know, man, of these other nations, man. We are in their lands, you know, you know, and they were and they were dispersed through the countries according to their ways and according to their doings. I judge them. What are those doings? Because we disobeyed the Heavenly Father, we start to worshiping idols and the all this other man of I mean all other ways which are the ways of the destruction. You know, you know. We walk contrary to the righteousness of the Heavenly Father, if you may understand. You know, we were into idols, witchcraft. You know, our people started, to oppress each other. You know, all this displeased the Heavenly Father. You know, and by that, Mosiah said, "Well, I'm gonna scatter you around the globe, man, into the hand of your enemy." You know, as it goes on and say, and when they entered unto the heathens, whither they went, they profaned my holy name. To this day, our people are profaning the name of the Heavenly Father, man. The way they behave themselves, you know, the women, you know, the way they present themselves in these social medias, you know, all these people are watching us and see the way we do things are not what? Are not alike, you know. Women are twerking in front of their children, you know, men are killing each other, murdering each other, you know, in the name of gangs, you know, selling each other drugs, you know, all this is what? Is profaning the name of the Heavenly Father, man. You know? When they said to them, "These are the people of the Lord, and they are gone forth out of his land, but I had pity for mine holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, whither they went. Therefore say say unto the house of Israel, Thus saith the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine own name sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went." And that's what we see right now. Mosiah is what? He's doing the awakening of the heaven of the children of Mosiah, man, around the world, man. You know, he's putting back his spirit, you know. We now start calling ourselves, you know, according to our true nationality. You know, we start calling the name of the Heavenly Father. You know, which those people in the land, they don't have the name of the Heavenly Father. You know, and the we as well, man. Mosiah is gathering the 12 tribes, man, not only one tribe, man. And they, as those people in the land, what they are, man. You know, they only went there as a one tribe, but we're gonna go there as a tribe. I mean, the old nation, man, the 12 tribe, man, the 12 patriarch of the nation of Israel, you know, with our women and children, you know. That's how we're gonna go there in the land, not to one tribe, man, you know. So in the future, Mosiah, after gathering us, he's gonna sanctify us, man. He's gonna bless us. He's gonna put his what? His low stature of commandment inward us, man. As he goes on, he's gonna say, you know. But I may jump back here in the book of Ezekiel 34 and 11, you know, just to stay on the point. He said, "Well, for thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will both search my sheep and seek them out." Who are the sheep of Mosiah? The nation of Israel, you know. As a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day that he is among his sheep that are scattered, so will I seek out my sheep and will deliver them out of all places where they have been scattered in the cloud and dark day. You know, as we already read in the book of Deuteronomy 68 and 28 and 64, also 28 and 68, Mosiah said, "Well, he's going to scatter us around the world." So Mosiah have already scattered us. Now he's going to do this gathering, you know, of the nation of Israel, wherever he have been scattered us. You know, first by his words, and second, it's going to be physical deliverance. You know, He's going to send His beloved Son, Yahweh Shai Masha, to deliver us. You know, not men. You know. So as it goes on, it says, well, and I will bring them out from the people and gather them from the countries, and will bring them to their own land and feed them upon the mountains of Israel, by the rivers and in all the inhabited places of the country. You know, so when we go back to our land, the land is gonna be renewed. It's gonna be blessed, man. It's gonna produce. I mean, the land is gonna produce to its strength, man. You know, not like the way we see it now, man. The land is cast, man. You know, the land is desolate, man. As it goes on, I will feed them in a good pasture, and upon the high mountain of Israel shall their food be. There shall they lie in a good fold, and in a fat pastures shall they feed upon the mountain of Israel. So we're gonna be alone. We're gonna be pressed alone. We're not gonna be sharing the land with other nations, man. You know, like what we see today. You know, because the fold means what? It's a separate. You know, it's an enclosure. You know. Mm. As I say here, abode, habitation, abode of shepherd, or flock, fed pasture, you know, abode of sheep, you know, shepherd, meadow, habitation, dwelling, abiding, you know. If you go, you know, if you travel to the countryside using a train, whatever it is, a bus, you know, you may see, you know, especially here in England, I believe even in different part of the world, like America and different part of European countries. You know, when you come from the city to go to the countryside, you will see what the enclosures of animals. You know, like sheep's. On the other side, maybe they have enclosure of cattle. You know, so Mosiah say we're gonna be in our enclosure, man. Nobody's gonna be around us, man. You know, as I believe in the book of let me see, as it's written in the book of Deuteronomy, you know, the Israel shall dwell alone. Deuteronomy 33 and 28, which say, Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew. You know, so Messiah is gonna bless the nation of Israel first and foremost, you know, and they're gonna dwell alone. You know, they're not gonna be what in the midst of the other nations, man. You know, like what we see today in the land of Israel, there's a war. There's a two nation there. One side is the Edomite, which are those Kadarian, those people who call themselves the people of Mosiah, the 1948, the Balfour Declaration people. You know them. You know, and the other side we see the Arabs. You know, and also there are some other nations as well in the midst. But when we come to our lands, we're gonna be alone. We're gonna dwell alone. You know, only people that are gonna be there, they're gonna be servants. You know, no two governments. It's gonna be one government, the government of the nation of Israel, and the rest are gonna be the servants who are gonna come and go. Some of them they're gonna have their quota. You know, there's I mean, we're gonna build their quarters, so they're gonna what? They're gonna be dwelling, so they're gonna be doing what? The service. You know, to us, man. As I may read again here in number 23 and 9. For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob? Jacob is who? The nation of Israel. Because Jacob's name later on was changed to what? To Israel. Means what? The prince of power. Israel in Hebrew, Yashahala, means what? The prince of power. And he had what? 12 patriarchs. All 12 sons. Those 12 sons made what? The nation of Israel. Today are known as what? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. And the number of the fourth part of Israel, let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. So this man, I mean Balaam, even he wished to be like us, man. And that's is to tell you, you cannot be of a certain nation if you're not born of that. I mean, you are not born of that nation. You cannot be called a convert. A convert is not a true lineage. So you have to be a true lineage of that nation to be part of that nation. So those people in the land who are in the land right now, they're not go back to the true lineage of the sons of Jacob, man. Or the sons of Jacob. They go back to the sons of Edom, So that's make them Edom, So we're gonna dwell alone when we go back to our land. And how we're gonna go back there? By great deliverance from the Lord, man. As you say here in the book of Matthew, 24 and 30, which say, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heavens, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Why are they going to mourn? Because the Lord is going to bring great destruction, death to the people of this world, man. He's going to come to judge the nations, and a lot of people are going to die in the day of the Lord. So the people are going to be mourning, seeing the Lord come, man. But the elect of the nation of Israel, they're going to be joyful, because once the other nation are going to be judged, the nation of Israel is going to be delivered, man. The elect of the nation of Israel are going to be delivered, by the way of what? The vehicle of the Heavenly Father, which the world ignorant called them so-called UFO. And it goes on, so, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, to the nation of Israel, to begin with the elect. They're going to be gathered in a miraculous way, man, by the way of the Lord, man. They're going to be beamed up in the chariot of the Heavenly Father. And all these people, they're going to see the deliverance of the nation of Israel. We're not going to go back to the land of Israel by the will of man, but by the will of the Heavenly Father, through his beloved Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. So was Balfour Declaration part of the prophets? No. The answer is no. Those are that was man-made salvation, man. But the true nation of Israel, they're gonna be saved through the Lord, man, or by the Lord, man, Yahushua HaMashiach, whom the word ignorant called him Jesus Christ. And once we get back to our land, the whole land is gonna be peaceful, and the whole world is gonna experience the peace, because the Lord himself is known as what? He's a Prince of Peace. So he's gonna establish peace around the globe, man. This is the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah 2:1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of mountains, and it shall be exalted above hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. Mountains represent all the governments And the areas also represent the small governments, you know. So the government of the nation of Israel is going to be established on top of these other governments, these other nations, you know. Governments also represent nations, you know. So we're going to be on top of these other nations, you know, by the decree of the Heavenly Father and not by the decree of men, you know. As it goes on to say, whoa, which eventually men are going to, what? Going to bow down because they're going to follow the decree of the Heavenly Father, you know. And many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the sorry, okay, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So once we are back, the whole world gonna learn the righteousness of the Heavenly Father. The whole world is gonna learn the laws, statute, commandment of the Heavenly Father, and they're gonna come, you know, ear to ears, you know, to worship the Heavenly Father, man. You know, they're gonna come to Jerusalem to worship the Heavenly Father, man. You know, in the said what feast, man. You know, they're gonna come and worship the Heavenly Father, man. Not like now. What do you see? What's happening in the land of Israel, man? Is nothing but evilness, wickedness, abomination, you know, gay parade and all this man of stuff, man. You know, those are not the law. I mean, those are those are not the righteousness of the Heavenly Father. As it goes on, so and he shall judge among the nations, and he shall rebuke many people. So we're gonna teach this other nation how to live righteous, man. You know, by the Spirit and power of the Heavenly Father. And when they go off, we're gonna what? We're gonna do judgment to them according to the will of the Heavenly Father, man. As they say, we're gonna rule the nation with a load of iron, as they say in the book of Revelation 2:25 going down. You know, we're gonna rule this nation with a load of iron because they're gonna be going off. We're gonna have to get them right, man. You know, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. You know, so the people they're gonna turn the instrument of war to what? To the instrument of farming. You know, not like now. Like now we see the opposite of that. You know, people are turning the instrument of farming into instrument of war. You know, that's why they spend a lot of money building these weapons of mass destruction, which in the kingdom, we're not going to have those kind of weapons. You know, it's going to be peaceful. You know, nations are going to learn the righteousness of the Heavenly Father. They're not going to covet each other. They're not going to steal each other land. They're not going to steal each other resources. You know, people are going to be content. They're going to be happy for what they have, you know, in their lands. And the people they're going to be doing business in a right way, not like the way we see today. You know, business is being done in oppression under the rule of Esau Edom. You know, as it goes on, it says, well, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So what we see right now in the land of Israel is nothing but war, man. You know, and that's further proof that those people that are in the land of Israel, they are not the people of Mosiah because they don't fulfill any prophecy written in the Bible. You know, so with that, I'm end there with say Shalom.